Hello, hello. Cheerful music during silencing for like a split second to feel my heart stop. Hello, hello. Welcome to the parlor. We will be doing polling and Star Rail in a second, but I wanted to make a bit of an announcement first. Hi, Drew Feathers. Hi, Solar Ryan. Welcome to the stream. It's both good news and bad news. The good news is I got a job. The bad news is I got a job. So, I'm really grateful to have the opportunity to get a job, and, but it does mean my free time is going to be very limited. So for 8 years, I was pursuing full-time creative work with drawing, writing, video, graphic design, all kinds of different stuff. And it didn't end up working out, but I learned a lot. So I met a lot of wonderful people, made many wonderful memories, and had some great streams like with you guys. Wish I could have left on a better foot, on a better note. But in the end, I'm really thankful to have the opportunity to even try to chase my dreams, you know? And sometimes there are seasons where it goes up and it goes down. And this is one of those seasons where Luna will be working, Luna. And, you know? So I will be, I don't want to say terminating. It's so final. But I will have to basically end a few of the activities going on. One of them is live streaming. So, there's gonna be the Volcano Princess stream tomorrow. And then there will be 2 more streams. One will be on Monday, September 4. And then the last live stream will be on Sunday, September 10, I believe. And then Luna gotta go work. Basically, although I'm still going to be around online, it has to be in much lower capacity because my free time will be very limited. And I have decided with my limited time, I'm going to be focusing on stuff that I really love, which happens to be writing fiction. I did really enjoy my time streaming. It's just that I have kind of limited social energy, so I'm afraid that if I kept on streaming, I would just kind of come in every week really tired. And I don't think anybody would enjoy that. So yeah, I'll be ending live streaming. I wanted to let anybody who's a member know because I know there's some people who are subscribed to my membership. I'm very thankful for that. I was very thankful for the support too. And I hope you enjoyed the live streams. But since I'm going to be ending memberships, I also wanted to give you guys the opportunity to stop your memberships early so that you're not, you know, throwing $2 out into the void when I'm not making content. So I'm gonna toggle off all memberships on September 10, the day of the last stream. But the YouTube channel and stuff is gonna be open. I mean, I don't want to call it a graduation because I am not actually going anywhere. There's just gonna be a lot less content around. The other thing I'm gonna be ending is the sticker club. So some people are contributing on like coffee membership. So the coffee membership will also be ending. Yeah. Sorry, I'm gonna check my notes. The final period will run through September. So there's going to be this month and then the month after. And I kind of wanted to thank the people who have been contributing to the sticker club. Even though it was short-lived, it was really fun. I like making stickers and I hope people liked receiving stickers. And as a thank you to the people who were supporting the sticker club for that long, I'll be sending all of the subscribers of the sticker club any 3 stickers that they request while stock allows. So anybody who is subscribed to the sticker club, go ahead and message me through Coffee with your requested stickers. And otherwise I'll just pick some random ones that you might like. I also will no longer be tabling at conventions. So this convention this weekend at Anime Impulse will be the last convention that I table at for the foreseeable future. It's possible that I will table again. It's just very unlikely because I have limited time off. So I probably won't be able to go and, you know, go crazy and stuff. And then I'm also basically going to be dedicating all of my time to writing Airland Tales, writing my original fiction and my fan fiction. Just writing, because I love writing, honestly. And because of that, I'm not really going to have time to draw, so fan art and fan merch is going to be on the lowdown. There's not really anything stopping me. Like, for example, something I've always wanted to make is a charm for Marth Fire Emblem. And there's not really anything stopping me if I went and I made a Marth Fire Emblem charm and I put it on the shop. But basically, there's no, like, dedicated merch launches anymore. There's not going to be any big, what do I call it? I mean, it's both relieving in a way, right? I can just make whatever I want whenever I want. It's just limited time, but I don't have to feel any pressure to market it and make sure it sells a certain number of copies and everything. So, yeah, I hope people who enjoy Airland Tales will kind of still keep tabs on me, because the second book will probably start before long. I mean, there's 60,000 words written already. So the second book will probably start airing soon. But yeah, gonna be a little bit of a quieter parlor for now. But I'm very thankful for the fantastic journey. Want to give all the members a chance to unsub, because I think most people here are just from YouTube. So you might still see me around, edited videos here and there. But yeah, that's an important announcement. I wanted to make it. I'll probably make like a shorter version the next 2 streams too. Take care whatever you need to take care of. I won't be able to catch up on the last 2 streams. I'll be traveling up to Alaska all next week. Oh my gosh. Congrats, I hope you have a great trip. I don't know how the weather is. We have a heat wave here, but maybe you'll be able to see the northern lights, which would be awesome. So, have a good stream. Wish you the best still. You have money to whale if you don't have time, right? Maybe. I'll try not to be a whale. It's kind of expensive here, so manage the money responsibly. But if I have expendable income, you know, it is nice to have like some money to spend on hobbies. Like for my birthday, I bought a set of if you guys are familiar with Dispel dice, they make the most gorgeous, most beautiful sets of dice that I have ever seen in my life. I bought a set. You may be like, Luna, do you play D&D? Do you use dice? The answer is no. I will one day though, because now I bought the set, so gotta do it now. Yeah. Okay, and that concludes that announcement. I'm sorry I couldn't continue streaming for like at least a month to make it worth it for the members and the new memberships, but at the same time, that's why I keep my membership low. I thought I might, you know, be a little bit of an unstable streamer, and I'm grateful for the people who supported in the meantime. Thank you. But also, feel free to cancel before then, because there's not going to be much left. Hope to continue seeing all you guys around. Okay, now on to the fun part. Pause. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna be polling. It's not looking good. I'll be honest, guys, not looking good. I got only 90 polls. But they say streamer luck, right? So here we go. Okay, no 5-star, that's fine. Asta, I'll take Asta Eidolons as well. I want to build Asta at some point. Okay. Oh, what's this? Dance, dance, dance. Okay, I'll take a superimposition of dance, dance, dance. 4-star weapons are actually nice. Let's see. Asta! I'll take Asta. Oh, it's not looking good, guys. It's not looking good. We'll see if I win the 50-50. I have 1 guaranteed 5-star. You got this, Luna. Thank you. Okay. And a march and a march. I'm sorry, March. You're just gonna stay benched. Uh-oh. Alright, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling like I'm not going to win the 50-50, unfortunately. Oh! I got a light cone with Dan Heng's face on it. Goodness gracious, I have a lot of Astas, though. Well, the luck had to run out at some point, right? Let's see who we got. Do-do-do-do! A passkey, an Asta, a databank, mutual demise, and... Oh my gosh, wow! I call it streamer luck for a reason, huh? Thank you, guys. Thanks for getting me luck. I am actually so surprised that I won that. Dang. You know? That's crazy. That's legitimately crazy. I was 110% convinced I was not gonna win it. I have max Eidolon Asta now too. Okay, let's go. Yeah, we gotta build her as soon as we can. Yes. 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 Unfortunately, I don't actually... I don't have any of this guy's resources ready. Because I didn't think I would actually get him. Oh, boy. Well, thanks so much. Thank you. Denny boy. We got him. We got him, we got him, we got him. Wow, fancy that. Okay. I know that if you don't have the Herda one, this is a good one. Unfortunately, I don't think I have Herda tickets. Oh man, I actually got this guy. What do I do now? I don't have any weapons to do anything with him. Gacha gods have smiled upon you. Yeah, apparently. Oh, wow. Thank you, guys. We have like a ton of marches as well. I don't think I will ever build March though. Sorry, March. Relics. Yeah, I won't be able to use this guy because I don't have any light cones ready for him. Crit. Sure. Actually, wait, do I want this? Debuffed enemies, crit. Okay, yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. Crit damage. Oh, these all suck. Are there any attack? Okay, well, also not great. I guess I gotta actually farm for this guy now. Oh wow, thank you. It's so awesome. This is like super Dan Heng. Yeah, he has kind of an insane amount of damage, but also he looks really cool, which is mostly why I wanted him. Cause he looks like Halcyon Yuden. Sure, and yeah. You can have Chincha's stuff. She is kinda dead to me, maybe. Darn it! I should have gotten the Herda destruction light cone. Enjoy the story, Star. Can't stick around. Glad you got your boy. Thank you for dropping in, KK. I'm very grateful to have gotten the boy. Yeah, 8. Ooh, 3 more weeks. I'm just not that patient, guys. Okay. Oh. Wow. You're so pretty. So pretty. Look at him. All the patterns. The teal color. Why do you keep looking at me, man? Are there any main story quests or anything? Okay. Alright, that's as much as we can get. Let me see. How... What? Wait, do we have any Trailblaze mission? Oh my gosh, I have a new Trailblaze mission. Okay, guess that's what we're doing. The main story quest now. The Seat of Divine Foresight.
Do you need me to formulate the next plan?
Oh man, I always get lost around here. I forget. Galactic Harbor. Let's not give ourselves away. Make sure we're Kafka's first. Huh? What are you talking about?
What is your purpose for entering the Seat of Divine?
Want it? What am I doing?
Can you wait a little moment? The Master Diviner will be here soon.
Okay.
She's temporarily taken on the General's responsibilities. Before meeting you, she must make the current situation known and fortify public spirit. This is her first real test as a General. I hope she can get used to things quickly.
I don't think I can ever get used to this.
Hello.
It's a pleasure to see you all here today.
It's always a pleasure to see me.
And losses. Dispatching forces to round up the remnants of the disciples. Submitting battle reports to the 6 charioteers. Now I know what Jing Yuan meant when he said, "The highest throne faces the strongest wins."
Huh? Oh, as in you... the position of most power also faces the most opposition or difficulties. You're enjoying yourself, right? Is she? I don't think so. She doesn't sound like she's enjoying herself.
Generalship is no trifling matter. How could I be enjoying myself? All I can do is get used to it. I think she's enjoying herself.
Master Diviner, have you summoned us here just to sigh and complain?
Of course not. On the contrary, I am eager to thank you all in my official capacity as Acting General of the Luofu. Now that things have drawn to a conclusion, it is time to reward you.
Oh, that's what I like to hear.
Ooh, all those benefits that the General promised. They're finally here!
We get
Yippee!
5 credits.
Yes. The Astral Express has braved great evil for the Luofu.
We have, haven't we?
Your devotion is evident.
Yes, it is.
After discussions with the 6 charioteers, you are henceforth sworn allies of the Luofu. Within the Luofu's jurisdiction, you are to be treated with the highest standard of diplomatic protocol.
Huh?
On behalf of the Astral Express, I would like to thank you, Master Diviner.
Wow. Nothing tangible then? But at least it sounds pretty cool.
Well, Jingyan didn't
Now
even
that
give us
things have
5
been
credits.
expressed, I still have something to discuss with you. Please, this way.
The internship finally paid off after all the streams and battles. Finally a reward, and you literally said the reward was exposure. You saved the world? Fantastic. Here's your reward. Exposure. Okay. Yeah. That's exactly what I expected from you.
Seriously? Thanking us like that and then immediately sending us on another mission? It's not a mission. The Stellaron crisis, the disciples of Sanctus Medicus Rebellion, the Arbor's resurrection. Not to mention the Antimatter Legion infiltrating the Luofu. All of these incidents need reporting at the highest level for investigation. It's just that, having been in the middle of everything, I'm struggling to keep an accurate perspective. I would appreciate if you could go through it all with me, so that I can reacquaint myself with a finer detail. So, where should we begin?
Oh, this is the recap in case you weren't paying attention on the previous patches section? I don't know.
It appears that Vantilia was the mastermind behind it all. The Xianzhou warred with the Antimatter Legion in the past, and ever since we have kept a watchful eye on their movements. Few could have foreseen the insidious tactics employed in the execution of their assaults. The Lord Ravager slithered in unnoticed, clandestinely plotting and machinating, and surreptitiously bestowed a Stellaron
How
upon the
dare he
disciples of
surreptitiously
Sanctus
plot and
Medicus.
machinate?
This heinous act instigated an uprising aimed at luring the Luofu into a perilous trap of self-destruction. The present danger posed by the Legion clearly demands a re-evaluation. We should proceed cautiously.
Instead of just grabbing a bunch of foreigners we just met and sending them to do all the dirty work. Which is what they actually did. Oh, hey, let's talk about all the problems that I solved.
When the ambrosial arbor was severed by the Rainbow Arbiter thousands of years ago, the abundance became a taboo. Those within the Alchemy Commission, the original masters of the so-called Way of Immortality, were ruined at a stroke. The Commission became a shadow of its former self. Presumably, from that moment on, the seeds of discord for the disciples of Sanctus Medicus had already been planted. Some of them were willing to work with the enemy, acquiring a Stellaron from the Antimatter Legion to try and revive the abundance. They succeeded all right. But why would Fantilia's objective to be to realize their wishes? Those traitors gained nothing. They betrayed the Xianzhou only to become sacrificial offerings in the Lord Ravager's grand scheme.
Okay.
The Stellaron Hunters. We know just as
Poor
little.
girl's like a worker getting promoted to manager
But in the
overnight, no
Matrix
background in
experience,
leadership.
I saw a prophecy that Kafka
Yep.
received from Destiny's slave. Elio foresaw all manner of possibilities for the Luofu. Based on what Kafka knows, and despite everything being under the control of Elio, that prophecy is indeed the most beneficial future for the Luofu. The Stellaron Hunters walked right into our trap, and even gifted allies, in the form of yourselves, to the Xianzhou. That might sound self-interested, but I hope the feeling is mutual. Now that the future has come true, the Xianzhou has discovered the Legion's intentions, and with everyone's help, has imposed a crushing defeat on Fantilia. That we may. But as logical as things might seem, there are still many details about which we're uncertain. For example, how was the Stellaron brought onto the Xianzhou? And who sent it onto Scale Gorge Waterscape? How many disciples of Sanctus Medicus still remain at large? All of this is a mystery. Thus far, we've done our best. I'm submitting my report to the Alliance, and I've already got a plan in mind. All of you will feature in the report. But for the sake of Jingyuan, anything related to Xianzhou internal affairs will have names redacted. I hope you can forgive me.
You know what names redacted means? It
I was
means we're
about to
not
make the
getting
same
credit, we're
request,
not getting
Master
reward.
Diviner. Since the Arbor's resurrection, I'm sure the Alliance will be poring over every detail of the report. I fear that if the Astral Express gets dragged into matters, leaving will not be an easy task.
Jingyuan has committed quite a few violations this time around, and I'll have to deal with them one by one.
Yeah, how about labor force
Cloud Knight
rights
generals are all
violation?
such a hassle. Before you leave, please make time to recuperate. If there's anywhere you'd like to visit, feel free to take a look. I must attend to some Cloud Knight matters. Farewell for now. Oh, if you pass through Starskiff Haven, I have something that I hope you can give to Yukong.
Something Miss Ting Yun left behind?
It was all so chaotic. When Fantilia took form, it was as if Ting Yun vanished into thin air. The Cloud Knights were only able to find her fan. She took it with her everywhere. It's currently unclear if Ting Yun was a puppet manipulated by Fantilia, or if some form of deception was used to cloud her vision. I'm already
I hope she was
prepared for the
actually
worst.
Fantilia. That'd be awesome.
Considering how the Legion operates, I fear the fate of the Skyfaring Commission Ambassador may be a bleak one. As for how matters are handled with regards to Ting Yun, I believe it's best left to her Foxian ken. I have informed the Skyfaring Commission of the events which took place, and I think it would be best if you were the one to deliver this item to Yukong.
If I was the
I
one to
understand.
deliver it.
Leave it with us.
As usual.
Thank you, Mr. Yang. Now, let me take a look at my remaining duties for the day.
Honestly, I don't have
List.
time to do little fetch quests,
It's
so
getting late.
I'm just gonna
If you
contract
need
you
me,
guys
I'll
as
be
my
in the
interim
Divination Commission
Amazon
Console
delivery
Hall.
people. I hope you like that. Here we are, off to be delivery people again. I can't complain. I can't complain. They gave me Imbibiter Lune. Your true reward, traveler, was getting Imbibiter Lune without losing the 50-50. Is that not enough a reward for you? If it isn't, perhaps you should reevaluate your expectations.
Do you need me to formulate the
Because
next
winning...
plan?
Woof, 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 woof. What? This is just karma from when you engaged in child labor? Wrong. Having children be productive members of society before they are matured enough to be ready is always the correct course of action. Hey, Vishwan. Left a few things on my desk. If you'd kindly take care of them as I recover from my in the infirmary. Toodles. Complaints, lawsuits, and warrants for his arrest. True. Why don't they use Deeting to find Ting Yun? Maybe they will. I haven't been doing any of the
see.
character quests, so...
Please extend my regards to the 10 lords.
I will. Our condolences, Hellmaster. You have guests. I shall take my leave.
On behalf of the Skyfaring Commission, I would like to thank the crew of the Express for saving the Law Fu from the Stellar.
Yeah, you know, I heard a lot of verbal thanks and not a whole lot of compensation, if you get my meaning.
Madame Yukong must have heard about Miss Ting Yun.
Yes, I have heard. Seeing 4 leave, yet only 3 return, was enough for me to know that Fu Xuan's report was indeed correct.
Miss Ting Yun left this behind. Are we supposed to be sad that she's gone? I don't know.
Ting Yun. I still can't believe it. The whole report reads like a bad joke. It's simply unimaginable. The Antimatter Legion on the Xianzhou, and Ting Yun, a Lord Ravager? How could someone who spent over 30 years working alongside me at the Skyfaring Commission turn out to be nothing more than a monster in disguise? What happened to the real Ting Yun?
Madam Yukong.
I
I'm
hope she
sorry.
was the real Ting Yun. That would be
understand.
spicy for the narrative, Madame
It's
Yukong.
just hard for me to accept. Thank you for bringing Ting Yun's belongings back to the Palace of Astrum. The Stellaron crisis has cost us too many comrades. Brothers, sisters, children. I'd like to invite all of you, as witnesses to this war, to a soul-soothing ceremony hosted by the Skyfaring Commission. Will you consider?
Got a bad habit from Genshin. Skipping Paimon's dialogues, just skipping all dialogues. Now I'm snoozing.
A
It
soul-soothing
is
ceremony?
taking a bit longer.
into short
on
life
I think
terms.
they.
The funeral.
I don't think they timed the dialogue
You see,
quite
for
correctly
long-life
either.
species of the Xianzhou,
Because there's like long
death has
pauses
always been a
afterward.
distant, mystical concept.
Um,
Ordinarily,
yeah,
the
I skip
Ten
quite a
Lords
bit of
Commission
dialogue in
guides
Genshin
people to
too,
the
but
Hall of Karma
not when I
before
have
any
streams
symptoms of
because then
Mara
I
are
can just
detected.
autoplay it while I draw.
There, they
So-
leave behind their lives and wait for their time to come. People are used to a short farewell as opposed to a tedious burial process. Given our limited lifespans, the only ones who place value on ceremony are us Foxians. Countless Cloud Knights lost their lives or became Mara-struck during the crisis. The Hall of Karma couldn't take them all in, and so they passed away. All of these sudden deaths and unfulfilled wishes remind us that long-life species still live out insignificant and limited lives. By combining Skyfaring Commission technology with Foxian ceremony, we honor those who have passed on. We place items of the dead onto star skiffs and send them out to sail between the stars.
Oh,
To
is this
shine
them
brightly
explaining
among
Lantern
them.
right? I think it is.
It's not just to comfort the dead, those souls who can never talk with us again. It's
Okay.
also my way of saying farewell to Ting Yun.
Okay.
I'd like to hold this ceremony.
Okay.
And still,
Okay. Okay.
I'd like to ask you.
Okay. They definitely use about double the word count that they have to. Okay, we'll
I've
be there at the
instructed
ceremony.
Yan Ming to sort
The
through
real
Ting
Ting
Yun's
Yun was the friends we
belongings.
made along the way.
I hope you can pick some out to place around the star
Which is
skiff.
better, tea or coffee?
Leave
Tea.
this to us.
100%.
We'll take care of it as per your
But
wishes, Madam
I
Yukong.
like sweet things,
Once
so
again, my
I
thanks
think
to all
I'm kind
of
of
you.
biased.
I've asked the judges of the Ten Lords Commission to ratify this.
Okay. I'm telling you, man. They just say so much stuff they don't have to.
You always did say that I like to gossip. And here I am rambling on, proving you right again. If only you were here to cut me off.
Hey, pal died. Mr. Yan Ming? Who's this? Why are we talking to him?
Oh,
What about
Me
sweet
too.
tea, though? I love sweet tea.
for a moment I thought she'd returned. Did
Oh.
the Helm Master send you over?
Yeah, he's
We're
mourning.
here to help sort out Miss Ting Yun's things.
Oh, was it Ting Yun who's
Madame
mourning?
Yukong wants to use some of them for her
Did you have a crush on
soul-soothing
her?
ceremony.
Did you love
Well,
her?
I've managed to get through pretty much everything. It's all in this box. Please, take your time.
Okay, let's see what there is. An Cassider's seal, a small box, a knife,
A knife.
and something wrapped up tight. I wonder what this is.
A wedding ring.
Looks like some kind of antique? But who'd want to hold on to something like this?
Are you saying you don't like
Oh.
vintage?
Ting Yun explained that one to me. It's a folk statuette from Foxian antiquity. They say it can bring wealth if placed correctly.
There's also a note in the package. This is for you, Mr. Yenming. Wishing you fortune and success in every endeavor. Yenming, it seems like this is a gift for you from Miss Ting Yun.
I remember asking her for one at the time.
Okay.
Ting Yun and I were from different guilds.
Okay.
When we used to trade in other lands,
I'm
we would
sorry,
bring back
I don't
the
care.
rivalry between us and the Whistling Flames to be the
Okay.
Oh, I was completely unprepared for this.
Okay.
I never thought Ting Yun would leave something behind for me that was so... If I don't return a gift, I'll lose our little duel. But what could I possibly gift her back?
A human sacrifice.
Huh. Besides the seat, could there be other things?
We should get
And
going.
do you know where we're supposed to take these things?
Every conversation's like a whole movie, where there's quite a bit of jargon to me through the writing. A cute fox, bro, who named her March 7th. First time hearing someone's name could be a date or a month. She's named March 7th, actually, because she, that was the date that she was popped out of the ice. She was like Captain America. She was found in an ice cube. And the day that she was found and melted was March 7th. So that's why that's her name. Sorry, pal, no emotional investment for you. Money's the greatest gift. You're correct. I think especially after playing games like a Baldur's Gate and stuff, I just find that Hoyoverse NPCs tend to really fall flat. I don't think it's like the voice actor's fault or anything. They definitely do their best, but I'm like, man, they have nothing to work with. These NPCs are
The
so
Sleepless Earl.
unextraordinary.
Was that the name of that tea house at the port when we first got into town?
Oh gosh, it's a child. Hello, child.
Welcome to the Sleepless Earl. I'm
What?
the owner here. The name's Ming Ming.
What?
How many of you are there?
Ha-
Which tea would you like today?
What the? She sounds like she's 20. Huh? Long life species, maybe? What the heck?
Oh, this is the tea Miss Ting Yun promised to get for me. She really went to another world for
And
me.
then the other thing is,
She's
I think they're trying to
incredible.
do this to make you feel sad that
When I
Tingyun is
took over
dead,
this
but
tea house
for
my
me, I'm
parents,
like, dang,
I
so much
thought I'd shake
spicier.
things up
She's
by
a
creating
villain,
new
man.
tea product. Famous brews like Whale Tide Spring or vegetations in the Alchemy Cauldron have been around for
Like another
millennia.
potential
And
employee for
importing
the
these teas have also
mines.
found a niche.
English dubbing at its finest?
Introducing
No,
a
I
new
mean, the
product
English
into
dub
the
for this game
industry
is really good.
hard.
But, like, again, look at these
Miss
lines.
Ting
How
Yun
can you
came to
make
the
them
tea
sound
house one
interesting?
day And heard about my troubles. She
They're
said
trying
she
to
could
make
find me a
you...
brand new strain during
I
her
don't know, man. They're
travels.
trying to make you be like, she
One
was
that
such a
nobody in the
kind
Xianzhou
and
had
just
ever
beautiful
tasted.
person and was taken before
I
her
just
time.
thought
And
she
I'm
was
like,
trying to cheer me
she's
up.
so much cooler as a
Never
villain,
thought
yo.
she'd
Like, I
actually do
totally
it.
didn't expect it.
Where
I
is
think
Miss
villains are
Ting Yun
cooler than
today?
protagonists, sorry. Early bloomer, maybe? I'm afraid Miss Ting Yun is better than she was before.
Miss Ting Yun.
We found this box of seeds among her belongings. I'm sure Miss Ting Yun would have liked for you to have it.
These fetch and side quests
Thank
don't give
you.
me summoning materials.
All of
Actually,
you.
I think the main quest does
I
give you
think
summoning materials. It
I
gives
should
you
give
Stellar Jade, I'm
something to
pretty
Ting Yun
sure.
in return.
So, I don't think you have to worry about that one at least.
Based on her suggestion, I improved the Whale Tide Spring, Emerald Hills, and Dawn Beach
She
strains
sounds
to make
so
a new variety
depressed.
with a sweet, long-lasting
My gosh,
taste.
she already has depression at
Called
8
it
years old. I can't believe it.
Ting Yun's blend.
I
Seeing as
actually,
Ting Yun won't be able to try it.
I'm almost certain that this person
We should
was
drink a
was
cup
not
to
given
her
the
memory.
direction that they were a child character, because usually Genshin, well, not just Genshin, but usually Hoyoverse games make children character voices very obvious. So there was a bit of a disconnect there. Or, you know, she's Foxian. No wait, if she's Foxian, then she's short life. No? Okay, you know what? Don't question it. Just roll with it. The real Ting Yun might have suffered a lethal accident, barely holding herself up in her immense sorrow, holding a soul-soothing ceremony. Yeah, this is supposed to feel like really sad. What made me feel sad? Oh, I was watching Critical Role.
Do
And
you need me to formulate the
I-
next plan?
just like I'm like a baby critter, so I've been watching season 2 and not for that long. but man, there are some emotional moments there. That is how you build a good character death. Not this. I don't know what's happening here, man. Like the player didn't even process that she's dead because that you didn't really meet Tingyun before she was. Yeah, you know what? Don't reason it. Just don't reason it. Just go with the flow. Arrive at Orem Alley. I'm stupid. Arrive where? Am I not? Oh, hello.
How's it going?
I was
Did
looking
you
for
take some time off? See any more of the Cienjo?
Have you heard of a Spicy Supreme?
Isn't that the place on Orem Alley over in Exalting Sanctum? All the foodies go there.
I think it's just the writing, to be honest. The conversations just fatigue the readers. Each NPC gets a light novel's worth of dialogue before another NPC starts talking. Yeah, it's probably that. Like, just the fact that I'm talking to a playable character now, I'm more interested, right? Whereas all of these are just people I don't care about. I'm like, you're generic male model number 4 with face number 2 with hair number 3, right? Like, why am I gonna care about you? So
It's the main commercial street in the Exalting Sanctum. Although it's a lot quieter since the whole Stellaron crisis thing.
the less info for the player to see dialogue options. Tingyun is dead. No, she isn't. I got 6 of them just vibing in my train.
But if you want the real deal on local snacks, you've gotta get to Orem Alley. I've marked it out for you on your map.
Kinda true. For the best food, you need to be told by the locals.
I head over for a bowl of Granny Chen's tofu. Darn it, now that you've brought it up, I suddenly don't feel like clocking in for work anymore.
Do you ever feel like clocking in for work, child? Oh my gosh, this face just does not look right no matter how I draw it. I might have to redraw it from scratch because I don't like it at all. Bah! Alas, this is what happens. Okay. Yeah, let's just undo everything I did. It's fine. It's fine. This is what we call the pursuit of perfection. Okay. Basically a bunch of randos telling you stories about how great Tingyun was. Yeah, it's quite tiring. Yeah. In order to make me feel sad about Tingyun, I don't know actually. I don't think there's any feasible way they can make me feel sad about Tingyun. It's not that I dislike her, but I just thought she was so funny. Not really a character that I feel sad for if they die, you know. Also, I think it's also, you're right, it's really hard to feel sad for Tingyun's death when she's just chilling, you know. So the gacha element does interfere just a little bit. You don't feel the permanence of death. Curses!
Spice is supreme! Check out that sign! Here it is!
What the? It's so empty. Huh?
Honored guests, welcome to our humble eatery. What can we get for you today?
We're here on a gift-giving errand from Miss Tingyun.
Something from Miss Tingyun. Oh.
Okay.
When she first ate here, I
Okay,
was
more stories.
captivated.
Okay.
She probably came across some...
Okay.
Miss Tingyun.
Okay.
Oh, I heard the trade port is opening.
Okay. I don't care about these people. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just don't.
This is real.
Yes, it is. She's
The
dead.
monster you mentioned. Forget it.
You see, you hear how much these actors are trying to carry this? They're trying so hard. You can hear the emotion in their voice, and the player just is not...
Stew that first attracted
The player
Miss
just does not
Tingyun
care.
to our restaurant.
About that bow, I think I know who Miss Tingyun intended to gift it to.
Me, because she's in love with
Said an
me.
ambassador will return with a gift for a trusted colleague.
It's for me.
The person who Tingyun trusts the most
Darn
is Madame
it. Never
Yukon,
mind.
right?
This is not a self-insert story. Sorry. I'm sorry if anyone came into the stream expecting a Hoyover simp, but I can only... I don't try to be overly critical, but I think I can be critical of this section. I know that they try and they have very talented people, but this did not quite land right.
What brings you here?
That cinematics to really add motions, gestures, facial emotions, kind of hurt the story without telling visually. Mostly the build-up that makes a death impactful. NPC be like random subject, all Miss Tingyun, random stuff. Really wish there was a here you go and leave option. Never return the bow, keep it for yourself. Can you imagine if there was an option to be like, yeah, I don't have time for this anyway, she's dead, here you go. That would be so terrible.
She understood my pain. 30 years ago, I fought in a terrible war. My comrade and I set sail together, but only I returned.
Sad.
Scars of that war never truly healed. Still, the Law Fu traced out its arc of recovery and continued to trade. I felt tired of voyaging, like I'd lost the courage to pull on a bowstring ever again. I hid away in the Skyfaring Commission and buried myself in work, never wanting to see the sky again.
Oh, well, okay.
Despite rising to Helm Master, my military career hadn't prepared me for the type of meticulous planning work now confronting me. Tingyun, on the other hand, was a born merchant.
Outside from cinematics,
Always
static scene
discussing
playing as they
business
talk to
matters with
NPCs
me
about a
and
serious
offering up
moment.
advice,
Yeah.
even if she was my subordinate.
You know what would make this whole
She never
scene
fought
mean a lot
alongside me on
more,
the
I'm thinking,
battlefield.
is if somebody from the
In her
Express
own
had a
way,
long-standing relationship
she
with
became a
Tingyun,
comrade
right?
in arms.
Then suddenly it has a lot more emotional
Without
weight.
the help of
But because
Tingyun
I
and her
just met
guild,
all these people
the Law Fu
recently,
would not have
and
been able
because
to
I don't have
recover
a
in the
charitable
space of
opinion of
just
them because
30
they just made me do
short years.
internship work like the entire
I
time,
used to think that the
it
Xianzhou
falls
had
flat.
changed with the times.
That's what I think, at least. I don't know.
Geniuses
Can't
like
really say.
Tingyun were the future for the Skyfaring Commission's next generation. They would bring prosperity to the Law Fu.
She was a genius now?
I was
This
only ever
feels-
suited to the flames of war. I was wrong.
I feel like maybe because
Only
she's
when the
dead,
last minions of the antimatter
they're speaking
Legion
a
are
bit more
wiped
graciously
out,
of her, which is not
will I
wrong.
become useless
That's actually a
to the
good thing to do.
Xianzhou.
You know, you don't want to trash talk people
The
after they're
Xianzhou
dead,
needs
but
people like me. Those willing to cruise the sky.
I just remember her ditching me
fight
all
the
the time
flames.
and skipping her work like Qingshe.
The star skiff is ready for the ceremony now. Everyone, please place your objects aboard the star skiff.
So this is like her funeral then.
Wait! Wait for me! Miss Tingyun prepared a gift for me.
Okay.
As a fellow ambassador, I cannot fail to honor.
Oh,
our
these are
custom.
hard-timed lines. Oh gosh. And they're way over-timed. What?
Yan Ming,
What is it you've prepared? Something something. An
brought
additional
a
story
paper
about when
cut.
we were younger.
I know it may seem
How did I
simple compared to
know?
the precious items that Tingyun gifted others in the past, but I heard that
Back in the
Foxy
day.
has a tradition where paper kites are used to comfort the souls
Okay.
of pilots who can no longer take to the skies. Tingyun and I were never pilots in the strictest sense of the word. For her to be able to take wing once again would make her very happy.
Luna has the gift of foresight.
Out of all the...
Her favorite
This
dish.
is a gift from Miss Yensui on behalf of...
Oh,
This is the tea that Mon...
I just pick all of them?
This time we need.
The Skyfaring Commission shall never forget you. It is
Gosh,
time for the
like,
soul
character
serving
death had
ceremony.
so much impact in Critical Role. It had so much impact. That is how you do a character death. I don't think this is how you do a character death. I could also just be a psychopath. I'm not putting that out of the question. Maybe I just completely lack human empathy. That is not out of the question. Here we go. Their cutscenes are always so good. Oh! So this is like a funeral barge departure then. Oh, so pretty. Ah, very pretty.
General, the ceremony is finished. You should take a rest.
You know what pisses me off is that they could have done that entire section of running around and talking to NPCs and hearing these long stories. They could have condensed that in 3 minutes. Here's how you do it. You have the star skiff, and you watch each NPC walk up and deposit something and say one line about what they're giving on Miss Tingyun's barge and why she meant so much to them. One line each. And then you send it off. Boom. Much more emotional impact. Why did it take so long? Why do we chase them all instead of it feeling like a funeral?
To my astral friend.
Oh boy. Okay, that's
My
fine.
apologies,
That's
I
fine.
couldn't get to you any sooner. Yan Qing made sure that I was fully recuperated. Before you leave the Luofu, there are 2 things I wish to gift the Express.
2 gifts? Has his conscience finally gotten the better of him? Is he going to make up for all our hard work along the way?
No. I bet one of the gifts is another mission. You're too kind, General. I'd like some free real estate, please.
Please, let us reconvene at the seat of divine foresight.
I'm ready for my next gift of exposure, guys. I'm ready for it. These guys have yet to give me anything of substance. I'm just gonna throw it out there. You know why he has us meet at the seat of divine foresight? Because he needs all that walking time to figure out what to actually give us, and he goes through, sees like a half chewed up wad of gum, and he's like, "Ah, yeah, that'll do great."
What is your purpose for entering the seat of...
The writer's padding out the story, having too much thinking they're writing Shakespeare for a gadget game. Yeah. I think maybe I've just played too many games with really strong stories recently, so maybe my expectations are just too high, you know?
Luofu's esteemed gratitude for the magnanimous actions of the Nameless. I am sure Lady Fu has given voice to this already, but the Luofu is greatly indebted to you.
A
Therefore,
calculator?
On behalf of the Luofu Cloud Knights,
I saved the world and you give me a calculator?
a symbol of our allied friendship.
That Jade Abacus better automatically do my taxes, bro. Is this a souvenir?
It could indeed be considered a souvenir of a certain variety.
Okay,
But not one
okay.
you could
Now we're
find in a
talking.
gift store. Back when the Alliance was first established, all those thousands of years ago, the Xianzhou ships swore an oath, etching the record into a jade abacus. The world may crumble, and the heavens may fall. But this
Do
oath
their
shall never
taxes
be
for
broken.
them.
The same is true of this jade abacus.
Why could I imagine
It
that
is a
being
record
completely
of the
true?
Luofu Cloud Knight's promise to the crew of the Astral Express. It is also a beacon. Grip it tightly, and it will send a message to the Jade Abacus here, in my hand.
I got an
No matter
iPhone!
how astronomically distant you are, the Luofu Cloud Knights
Okay.
will always come to the aid of the crew.
Okay, much better than I
Whatever
thought. It's
your
not a
need may be.
calculator. It is a...
Wow, now that's what I call a payoff.
It's a, what do you call it? Aerial
Of
strike
course, I
summon
trust
button?
that such an important article will not be used for trivial or inappropriate circumstances. I
You know,
hope you can
the
understand.
perfect comedic payoff for this is you accept it, and then the moment Stell walks out of the seat of divine commission, she immediately activates it and goes, "Hey, Jingyuan, can you hear me?" And he goes, "What are you doing?" She says, "Oh, I'm just testing to see how it works. How's your day going?" And he's like, "I told you not to use it for anything flamboyant or for anything trivial. Why are you already using it?" Well, I have to make sure it works.
Yep, got it. Say no more. Sure thing.
We will immediately use
Thank
it the
you
moment
for
we
your
leave this
generosity,
planet.
General.
I'm gonna use it to phone him
Don
for
Ho.
love advice.
General,
Hello.
In accordance with the edict of the Ten Lords Commission, I am hereby authorized to relieve your banishment decree.
Oh, really?
From this day henceforth, You may come and go freely on the Lawfu.
Well, good. Not that anyone was asking. I wish I had a sassy option. Not that we asked.
But I must remind you that the crimes of Don Feng have had far-reaching implications. And some people, such as those in Scale Gorge Waterscape, will not be much moved by the issuance of a paper edict. While I can guarantee your freedom to come and go as you please, I cannot guarantee your safety. Again, I hope you can understand.
I understand.
This issuing of gifts brings with it a sense of relief. Even my wound is feeling much improved. The occasion calls for a line or two of poetry. Though I feel my efforts would be overshadowed by the erudition of Lady Fu. Another time, perhaps. The Express and its passengers have a long voyage ahead of them. May that voyage be smooth and untrammeled. I bid you farewell.
We got the Jade Abacus of Allying Oath. One half gifted, hold on, and send out information. The other half will immediately receive it. We got a comms tower, baby. We can call in an orbital strike. That's what it's called. The Jade Abacus of Orbital Strike. Oh, does this mean we're gonna head to the next planet? Do math to calculate the exact coordinates for the strike to hit and press the submit button.
Himiko messaged me. The Express detected the Jade Gates reopening. She asked whether we'd be heading back anytime soon. She was also asking after you, Danheng. I think it'd be best if you update her in person, don't you think?
She must have been worried. I'll return to the train and put her mind at rest.
Himiko must be eager to hear about what we've been up to on this mission too, right? Hang on. Oh, how could I forget? We should bring something back for the conductor. Have you got any unfinished business on the Xianzhou?
Nope, I'm outta here, man.
I've got goldfish memory. We haven't had a chance to say goodbye to everyone we met so far on this trip.
Fine.
Wasn't this dude almost dead from getting his ribs crushed by the big boss lady because he'd be bedridden for a couple of weeks or months before standing? What do I know? Space magic and medicine.
Don't worry,
I think
Mr.
he's
Yang.
like kind of a demigod. I don't completely remember his lore, but I believe he's basically like a demigod. So I'm completely unsurprised that he's just chilling. And that's probably why his son, not son, kind of son, is like, you shouldn't be attending the funeral, you should be resting, sir. And he's like, nah. Why rest when I can bully my favorite intern? Wait, how do I accept these? Claim. I cannot see the right half of my screen still. Woohoo, woohoo.
Old friends, meet yet again.
Speed. Sure. For now. Okay. Oops. Oh boy, now you have to say goodbye to everybody? Optional. Also known as... Ooh, what's this? Wait a minute. This game had controller input this whole time? Eh? What the heck? I never knew that. Oh my gosh. This is a game changer. What the heck? That's so funny. I never knew. Wait, how do I access the map? Let us, no wonder I was so confused. I accidentally activated controller. System buttons. Here we go. Yeah, let's... wow. Let us redo our thing. Number 1, I want to be team setup. And then, characters. And then, Now I don't remember how I did my... Wasn't map down? Team setup was up. Yeah, and then characters, and then missions, and then inventory, and then where's map? Navigation? And then Nameless Honor was last. Maybe we'll do synthesize, and then travel log, and then Nameless Honor. Okay, good enough. Safe. Yes. Good, 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 good. Oh, how do I switch to parlor car? I'm not saying goodbye to any of you.
There's a dreamlike quality to watching these star skiffs depart through the Jade Gate. How long will these ships sail? And which stars are they traveling to?
From a universal perspective, there is little difference between the lives of long and short-lived species. The transcendence that the Xianzhou pursues is nothing compared to the enduring majesty of the stars. And the grief felt here is no different from our own.
Didn't know you were a poet, Mr. Yang.
Yeah, you're back. Himiko and I were just discussing our journey. This little excursion has reached its conclusion. All things must come to an end. Still, some endings spark a new beginning.
Next time, I think I should be the one trailblazing with you guys. Welt can stay on the Express.
Oh, I liked having Grandpa though.
Since when did the work roster just change like that?
What's our next stop?
Penacony. Do you remember? Before Kafka's proposal, that was our original destination.
What's Penacony? Think I need a reminder.
The Express's records show that Penacony was a prison planet used by the IPC to exile criminals.
Yes.
At least it was at the time of recording.
However,
following a Stellaron burst, the planet fell into the arms of Shipe. They say it's been transformed into a prosperous and ethereal
and
realm.
we're here to get rid of it and turn it back into a prison. All right, there we go.
And they sent invitations out to the Express. I was curious about the state of the planet, so I accepted.
Nice. We're here to bring back misery.
For the next stop.
Forget correctional. What is it again? Correctional facilities. Ooh. Ooh.
All who enter here are either jailers or prisoners. Which are you?
I am but a humble merchant.
Neither. I'm merely a lost traveler.
What a spectacle. The Stellaron, the Ambrosial Arbor, the disciples of Sanctus
Was he the
Magus,
mastermind?
The Lord Ravager. A series of threats that almost succeeded in diverting attention away from the crucial question. They who brought the Stellaron onto the Xianzhou.
Was the foreigner.
Was their motive? Will you surrender, or do you require encouragement? Abomination of Yaoshi.
General, my power does indeed
He
stem
is
from the
abundance.
abundance.
And he is broken.
But I'm the same as you. We are both enemies of Yaoshi.
That's right, Jingwen. Stay out of our way. The revival of the Arbor is an omen. It's time for the Xianzhou to choose its next path.
Oh, guess we're
The
not done with the
Rainbow
Xianzhou
Arbiter,
yet.
The Plague's author, the Ruin author. This is a chess game between eons. If you don't stand with the winners, you stand to lose. And this time, we will put the abundance in their grave.
Hello, Jingliu. Cool. Stay tuned to find out what happens next. We're not actually gonna leave the Luofu, are we? We're trapped here forever, huh? Are you busy these days? I would like to ask you to accompany me on a certain task. a date? Just kidding. Wait, how do I pick an option? Huh? Oh, here we go. Want me as a bodyguard? No! You jest. I just want to meet the current High Elder of Lofu Vidyadhara. I want to ask about some bygone matters, due to make amends for my past life. Do I have to be there? So rude! Oh my gosh. I'll be there if you need me. Anytime you need me. Whoa, wait, that was way flirtier than I thought it would be. Let us meet us in the pavilion in Exalting Sanctum. I mean, bro, you're cool. I'm gonna help you. But I'm a loyal girl, you know? I only look at one boy. Only one boy. And he has the will of preservation. Which you don't. Sorry. Hello, new planetary war crimes. Free mercenary trial. I can't wait to break everybody out of jail. Break everybody back in jail? I don't know. I don't know. I've only been streaming for an hour, so I guess it's time for a character quest. I do find their character quests are much better written than the main quest recently, so let's hope that continues. Cold Dragon Young. To talk about his own affairs. Might be his chance to finish this homecoming adventure show off what you reaped to March 7th with our level 20 Bibiter Lune. Yeah, sure, let's do the boys' quest.
Do you need me to formulate
Actually,
the next plan?
You know what I kind of want to do? I kind of want to do the boys' quest in Chinese. If this is your homecoming quest, buddy, I'm gonna hear you in your homecoming language. Oh my gosh, 2.49 gigabytes? What? Y'all really think I got that much space? Let's hope I do. You might laugh because you're like, oh, 3 gigabytes isn't that much. The problem is after Baldur's Gate, I have like no room on my computer. It is like, it has room for Baldur's Gate, Star Rail, and that's about it. I kind of squeezed Genshin on there, but it's struggling. I think I got like 10 gig free now or something. It is not happy with me. Why this face just don't look right? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I had to redraw the whole face. That'd be a bummer. It looks weird to me, but I can't tell why. And I don't think it should look weird is the weird thing. But it does look weird. $130 gig with Baldur's Gate's a bit much. Really bad to have 10 gigs left in your storage. Yeah, ends up really bogging down the computer. I don't actually think it's 10 gig, but it's definitely less than 50. And again, there's a big difference between 10 and 50. So, who knows? Why? Why? Is it the nose? What is it? My eyes don't work anymore. It sucks. I prefer it when my eyes work. I think he might be too frontal-facing. Need to download more memory? What the heck? Why do I have 2 megabytes per second? My internet is a lot more than that on my other computer. Downloads at a minimum of 33 and it's more like 50 to 70 megabytes per second. I don't know why it's 2 here. Maybe their servers are not doing great because a lot of people are downloading the new update. I don't know. That's so bizarre, man. Oh, you know, actually, maybe my computer's kind of dying because it has such little storage, you know? Why didn't you uninstall Baldur's Gate now that you finished a playthrough? Because I've got like 3 more playthroughs in me before I put that game to rest. I want to do an early run with a paladin main character. Because my first run was just psychopathic. I just ran around and killed like half the people in the city so I could get the performance to actually work. And it worked! I mean, my city definitely had way less frame rate drops after I killed half the population. It did happen that way. Thinking outside the box. Does this half look okay? Does this half look okay? I think the left half looks okay. Forehead too tall? It's more like a 5 head. Yeah, I think the forehead is too tall. Or not, never mind. Huh, well, this is why I am. Not relying on my drawing anymore, I guess. Could always get an affordable external SSD to install your stuff on to save room. External drive. What I had to do until I got my new PC. Yeah, I have that for my work computer. I don't really want to get one just for the computer that I have video games on and not work. I know that's just me basically being stingy, but that's how it goes sometimes. I don't really wanna if I don't have to. And unfortunately I can't use one for both because my work computer is a Mac and my game computer is a PC. Oh, it is really taking quite a long time to download 2 gigs, eh? Okay, finish that part. Am I removing that back pouch? I think I am. I think that's why I circled it. This is why when I think of things, I immediately circle them, otherwise I will absolutely forget. Smaller games, you'll experience some slower times when you get to bigger games when you run hard disk drive externals. Drawing break. I definitely get SSD. Now that I've gotten spoiled with external SSDs, I can't go back. Anything else just feels like it takes forever to load. Especially games, I would imagine, because you have to worry about like save states and things like that, but yeah. What is the other thing here? I think it was... The design is wrong here. After her new armor information. Yeah, here we go. Loading seems to be longer with external, which I found out when I got one is a small price to pay. Yeah. That makes sense. But I really don't think it's that bad, especially if you get SSD, right? So it goes like this. Then like this. And then erase all this. I too love low download speed. My download speed is not even that low. It's so crazy, man. My download speed goes from 50 megs a second to 200. But for some reason, specifically on this, with this game and on this computer right now, it's like 2 to 5 megabytes per second. I don't know what's going on. I really don't, but oh well. Can be interchangeable in terms of storage between Mac and PC in most cases. That's an IT nest. Probably best not to get on stream. I can't because I formatted the drive for Mac to avoid corruption. So if I try to plug it into a PC and use it for a PC as well, I think that will probably corrupt the data. SSD is a lot faster, more reliable for storage and speed, even in external if you compare to HDD. Yeah, I love SSD. I am so spoiled with SSD. Maybe because of streaming. It's possible. It's possible. But I commonly have very low download speed with Star Rail. Even when I downloaded today in preparation for the stream, I was like, wow, this is slow. Literally, it downloads faster on my phone. Crazy. Cool to finally meet Jing Liu. I don't really know anything about her, but she is icy and she is cool. Well, I guess she's just cool literally in both ways then. I do feel like a lot of the story of the Lawfu could have been more interesting if they had just introduced more playable characters quicker, rather than relying primarily on NPCs to tell the story. I think no matter how hard you try to write NPCs to be as engaging as PCs, they just won't be. If not just because of design alone. So I kinda wish they had introduced these characters quicker. But, you know, maybe they couldn't. Whether due to schedule constraint or some story that they want to do with the next patch. They just chose not to. So, we'll see. I found mobile games download stuff and run faster on my phone than my computer. I rarely download on my laptop, it downloads slowly. Need my TF2, Photoshop, Discord, I'm all good. You'll have fun though when you get to M2 SSDs. Way even faster SSD can run hot at higher memory if not cools right. Oh, that sounds too high risk for me. I think I'm good with just normal SSDs. I don't think I need them to be M2. Yeah, there we go. And then like this. Ooh, yo, not like that. It's interesting that for Star Rail and Genshin I have opposite opinions on how their story has been developing. For Star Rail, or rather, for Genshin, I feel like it was pretty weak for a while in writing. I don't think the writing was very good. And then it's gotten a lot better with Sumeru, because I think they're finally taking their time to let a story develop. One could argue sometimes it's a little too much time, but in general I think it's better. And then Star Rail, I thought Belobog was really well done. Belobog was really fun. And then all of the Luofu was just not fun. I think the only fun thing was watching Danheng turn into a dragon. That was really cool. But boy, everything else just kinda was not good. So I'm hoping in the future planets they learn from both planets and they keep the best. Because I think Belobog was actually very fun. So I'm kind of surprised that Luofu felt so weak, but it did. Possible slower speed, the portable mobile game ported over computer doesn't have dedicated resource like a phone does for these types of games. I know the graphics are way higher on my computer than my phone. Like, I can run it on a higher phone. Wait. I can run it on higher settings and it's way smoother. Like, my phone has FPS problems because it overheats. So it's actually too demanding on my phone, but the computer is perfect. So it's just that the download speed takes a long time. The execution is great. It runs like butter. They already planned Genshin Story for like 10 years in advance or something. Oh, I don't know about Star Rail. Yeah, it could just be Luofu didn't have enough time to cook in the oven or something. I don't know. They gotta get rid of this insane love for long NPC dialogue. They gotta cut it down. Some narrative designer is cooking too much and they need the senior editor to just come down and be like, alright kid, just calm down a little bit, okay? You prefer Luofu character story quests over Bellabogs. That's very fair. I don't think I really played Luofu character story quests. Uh-oh. You know? It might be because I'm streaming, guys. Apparently I'm dropping a lot of frames at the moment, so... Could just be the internet's getting taxed a lot right now. It's very possible. Internet usage is very popular at this time of evening, so... Wouldn't be surprised. But anyway, I haven't really tried many of the Luofu character quests, so I wouldn't be surprised if they actually had very good character quests, because I actually think the Luofu has really interesting characters. And that's kind of part of my frustration with how they did this story, is you don't actually see playable characters that much. You're mainly working with... It's kind of the same problem as Inazuma. You're mainly working with NPCs, right? I don't know. I could be crazy, but I'm pretty sure that's the case. Waiting to see if they're going to connect it to Honkai Impact more besides Welds. It feels like not really. Like they're just going to have little nods and XP. Oh, shoot! Wait, he's just permanently dragon form now?
我已清楚了，辛苦欢喜小姐。
小姐的称谓可不敢当。 妾身不过是白鹿小姐身边区区一个侍女罢了。但接下来，我要向大人提出一个不情之请。
说吧。
在此之前，请问这位是
？Hello. Just imagine I'm a street lamp, barely even here.
抱歉
Very
仙州
convincing.
之上可没有旁听
Street lamps are in the habit of eavesdropping.
我正与丹恒大人对谈，无关人等，还请退避。
What?
他是我的挚友，我邀请同行的见证人。是他如我。
Oh, thanks.
开诚
Thanks for
布公地说
covering
出
me,
你的
bro.
要求。
As a total lie, he did not invite me whatsoever. I came uninvited.
我希望您不要和白鹿小姐见面。
Care to elaborate?
希望您听我把话说完。妾身绝不是在无理取闹。 也许你应该知道，白鹿小姐成为龙尊的过程既不合规制，也非她本人所愿。
His hubris and tyranny? You were a tyrant? That's hot. Just kidding. Just kidding, guys. Ha.
龙师们听闻了丹恒大人回来的消息，一时不知吉凶。但大家都在猜
Was
测
he actually a cruel person? Because I don't get that vibe from him, man.
可喜可贺。
You sure this
无
boy
论是
was a
按族
tyrant?
规另选贤能，或是由您重设其位，一切都有转圜余地。
Sounds like copium, man.
但是，丹恒大人若将一切交由白鹿小姐继承，恐将惹来巨大的风波，对她也绝无好处。
Maybe you guys need an upheaval. Maybe your culture sucks. Another suitable candidate? Who does the Videodera hope for? I don't think she even wants to be High Elder. Shouldn't you ask Bailu herself about this? Yeah, doesn't she get a say, man? This is like the stockholders, like, having a meeting and being like, we're gonna depose the CEO.
白鹿小姐年轻时浅，易受他人摆
Young,
布，
naive, and easily manipulated
只
by
怕会在
others.
有心人的压力下，认为自己能肩负起这份责任。
I don't think she'd be very happy
我
to
听得很
hear
明白
that from you.
但眼下我无法答复。
那么，妾身先行告退了。丹恒大人，无论您是要会见白鹿小姐，还是同妾身一道去参见龙师长老，我都会在去往凌渊境的渡口等您到来。
还没见上白鹿一面，就有人来劝我打退堂鼓。
That's what it's like being a celebrity, bro. Finally, we can learn about Dan Heng's past. It's not Dan Heng's past. Don't be insensitive. His previous life.
不必。
March 7th is here and she's incapable of keeping a secret.
你知道我是罗浮驰名的后裔，也曾在凌渊境里见过我隐藏的力量。但这份力量本不属于我，而是来自我的前世之身——丹峰。他擅自改变了龙尊传承，酿成大祸。 也最终遭受退灵轮回之刑。按照驰名轮回在世的生理，我该成为全新的个体，而以法度论，前世罪业应一笔勾销。现实却是，自诞生起我就被羁押在幽囚狱中。就算霍氏离开仙州，龙尊的过去与丹峰的仇敌仍如影随形。如今我打算重拾旧事，我想以修复剑木封印为交换。 顺道夜见龙尊，看看能做些什么。行茶已备好了，走吧。
What? Wait a minute. I call that the symptom of being too nice. He's like, my sins should have been wiped out and I should have been born as something new. But instead, I was imprisoned forever. And then, when I finally escaped, a bunch of people ran for me. And I haven't been able to live life freely the way I wanted. So, I'm gonna try to make amends and do everything I can to help out. And I'm like, wait a minute, you didn't want to do any of this.
传言没错，
Like,
你果然回来了。我是丹顶寺医师陆英，如你所见，也是个驰名族人。我听闻大罪人的转世之身重返罗浮，想来见上一面，给个忠告。
哦，
立刻离开这个是非之地。
Look, they don't want your help. Let's just go back and screw these people to the sticking place. Looks like the video editors aren't big fans of yours.
我一点也不意外。那么
Let's just leave. They can suffer. I don't care about them anyway. If this were Baldur's Gate, you already know how I would have treated these people. They don't deserve
好
you.
不容易自丹峰的罪孽中恢复过来，也有了白鹿这样慈悲好生的龙尊。而今你回来，不但于事无补，反而激起龙
Sounds
士们
like a
全争的
personal
野心。
problem, buddy.
我无意动摇白鹿的地位。
就算你自问无愧，只要你还在罗浮，便会受种种看不见的力量裹挟。离开，
Literally sounds like skill issue. Get your government
前生之
together.
过，今世切莫重蹈。告辞了。
Hope they both become connected. My favorite anime, Evangelion, had a collab and Impact. Doing so make a Canada Star Rail, and that would be funny.
请问两位是要前往丹顶寺洞天吗？
Yeah, sure. We're gonna see the Dragon Society. Oh, they're here? Since when? Are we going to Scalebord's Waterfall? Oh, hello.
波月谷海今日风高浪急，两位怎么有雅兴到此一游？
You know the problem about playing this in Chinese is I actually have to look at the subtitles because I don't understand Chinese. So maybe I should switch back to English.
那与我何干？我是受龙女召服，在丹顶寺疗伤养病，赶巧撞上两位。你既有此一问，看来成行前已有人来打过照面了。
Each with their own agenda in mind. We're in the middle of politics just because the long-lost heir of Atlantis came back. Fancy that.
有心人自然要升起左右他的念头。丹峰如此，龙师们如此，培养龙女的丹顶司，亦不外如是。 将军在此养病，倒是对谁见了我们一清二楚。 相请不若无遇。我替各位参详参详这些人的来意，如何？
Video editor, lovers want to choose a new High Elder. Alchemy Commission host Bailey can stand as High Elder. Yeah, General, what do you think
这是
about
驰名
this?
内务，只要无损于
It's
罗
an
浮的太
internal
平。
affair of the
云气将
Dargans.
军能有什么看法？
It doesn't involve me. Yeah, how did I see that one coming? It's time for me to delegate. Yet again.
一日并立于罗浮上，驰名的内部对立就不会停止。尽管这并非你们二位的错。时候不早了，你不是打算去凌渊境修复剑幕封印，顺道谒见那位龙尊吗？快些走吧，我也得老实养病了。
Yeah, we will actually change to English because I'm too uneducated, unfortunately. I am dumb and require English, Sag. Imagine if I was educated in multiple languages. Oh no! Oh no! There is a person. How tragically scary. Hello. Sorry, I don't speak Orange. Oh no! What a terrible thing to say. Achiwala. Achiwala.
I will dispatch you.
I will dispatch you.
Fight is set.
I love how edgy this guy is. It's just so funny to me. Savor it for me.
We have the upper hand.
I've completely done this out of order because I was not really paying attention. Woo!
Ready for another? Lend me your strength.
No, don't you dare! Oh, you scumbag, man. Come on. I worked hard for that. Alright. Now I have to play this carefully. Oh no, it's out! It outie. I hate that interaction. The dogs are the worst men. Now it's gonna kill it and it's gonna go and it's gonna run. 2 dogs and a warp trotter is the absolute worst combo, man. It's guaranteed escape. It's so bad, man. You have to be running a hunt character or it's gonna get away.
Master Dan Heng,
Like the
you're
little
back.
fella on the right side of
Have
the
you
enemy
made your
team?
decision?
Yeah, but when there's dogs, it
Will
sucks.
you come with me to meet with the elders first?
Dogs are my
Or
most hated
are
enemy
you
in this
set on
game.
seeing Miss Bailu?
Miss Bailu is already waiting at Scale Gorge Waterscape.
Your stubbornness is redolent of your previous incarnation.
Sorry,
Your
but you're not going
witchiness is
anywhere.
prevalent of your
A criminal who
current
destroyed our
incarnation.
succession is unworthy of setting foot in the sacred places.
I'll
of the
set my
Vidyadhara.
foot in your face if you don't let this guy
Wait.
through.
Master Dan Heng's presence at Scale Gorge Waterscape has been approved by the 6 charioteers and the preceptors. He is no longer the criminal he once was.
And even if I was, I wouldn't ask you for permission.
Empty rhetoric. There are ways of unearthing his true identity. And even his reincarnation should answer for the monstrous crimes of the past. The Vidyadhara will never accept him.
Okay, time to go.
Die, Don Feng.
Ooh, hello.
Heaven's Surge.
Heaven surge, feel the wrath of a scorned, jilted woman.
The times are changed. You say Don Feng was merely your previous incarnation. How then do you still possess the power of the High Elder?
Because I'm skilled. It's called skill gap, baby.
I sent a storm.
The storm is me.
Grace.
Ouch. You did 300 damage.
Expected. Don Feng, you have returned.
Dogs are my most hated enemy. Time to wipe out the scrubs. Got any more?
Thank you for rescuing me, Master Dan Heng.
It was nothing really. It was
They
a
came
pleasure,
for
in
me.
fact.
I'm sorry you got dragged into it.
Honestly,
It's
you
risky
could
to
use an
remain
attitude
here.
adjustment
We
too.
should
I wouldn't be
leave.
too sorry.
Master Dan Heng, after your meeting, will you go with me to see the elders?
No, they don't deserve me.
Should I ever want to meet the preceptors, Miss Huanxi, I'll ask you to pass on the message.
Yeah, stick it to them. Screw them.
I understand. Please alight, Your Highness. Miss Bailu awaits you at Dragon Vista Rain
Oh
Hall.
shoot, she called him Your Highness. Alright, I'll spare you. In the coming destruction, I shall spare you, I guess. Just you.
It could be dangerous ahead. We should proceed carefully.
I'm always careful, aren't I, guys? Ooh, we got a child on Vivid Lune. Let's go. Ooh. Who am I gonna be running? Let us run. With that guy, I want SP, right? So let's not run Branya. Here's who we'll run. We'll run Payla. Quick setup. Let's do this. We're gonna run Payla, Locha, Tingyun, Dan Heng, and Tingyun. Yeah, that looks like a good team. SP efficient team is what I call this one. You're always careful. Yup, that's exactly what I like to hear.
So slow. I've been waiting for you here for ages.
Feel like there was definitely some hiccups going between the localization company and the voice company this round. There's a lot of mismatches, but that's okay because in the end it's just really semantics. All the lines actually say the same thing. Everybody on the way here wanted to chat with Danho. He's just too popular. Or his head is. Preferably separated from his body, apparently. Anyway.
Hello there. Long time no see. What are you doing here?
I'm his
We
bodyguard.
were met by an assassin on the way over, miss.
Oh, don't spoil my fun.
An assassin? Are you okay? Are you injured?
She's so
Fortunately,
small
the
for a
skills
high
of Master
elder.
Dan Heng and
She's
his
so
friends were
tiny.
too much for them. There
Yeah.
are those that wish to assassinate Master Dan Heng, miss. Presumably to preserve your legitimacy as High Elder.
I don't care about my legitimacy. Why do they? I told you, whoever wants to be the High Elder is welcome. I never wanted the title.
I just want to study for my
I am
doctorate
Dan
and
Heng.
complete my thesis, ma'am.
It is an honor to meet you, Miss
I don't
Bailu.
actually want to be the Dragon Elder.
You're Dan Heng? I heard about how you parted the ancient sea and Scale Gorge waterscape. These assassins have got their work cut out for them.
Miss Bailu, please don't say things like that.
Why not? She only speaks truth.
Let me take a look at you. Dragon horns.
Let me take a look at you.
you say you're done
Yep,
with this
you're hot. You're gonna earn millions on your banner.
But you're different from me. Where's your tail?
Do you have a tail?
If I let you be High Elder, will you grow a tail?
What does it matter if he has a tail?
About the High Elder succession.
Why is he embarrassed
I
about a
have no
tail?
intention of getting entangled in that. I'm here to repair the Ambrosial Arbor's seal. This is the duty of the lawful Vidyadhara.
Oh, really? Then why'd you come to CB? All I've learned since my hatching rebirth are some medical skills at the Alchemy Commission. I can't repair seals or part the sea like you can.
I should take this
Sounds like
opportunity
you're
to talk
skill
with you
gapped,
about the
Bailu.
past, Miss Bailu.
But that's okay, you have
I've
a
heard about your
PhD in
situation.
medical, so...
And while I can't guarantee a solution, I will do my best to improve things for you.
Interesting. You're not like other grown-ups. You say what you think, and you seem trustworthy. So, you want me to go
He
with you
just
to
roasted
Scale
every
Gorge
grown-up ever.
Precisely.
Let's go then.
Miss Bailu,
Guanxi, please wait here for me. I'll come back as soon as I can. I've got these two to look after me. Don't worry.
We're definitely trustworthy, yeah. We didn't start a coup in the last planet we went to, definitely not. We are very admirable, lawful, good human beings, yeah. You waited for what, a couple thousand years? You can wait a few more hours. A great team, a librarian, a mortician, a reincarnated dragon man, and a corpse. I mean puppet. I mean a victim of some serious whiplash. I mean misting you.
What a magnificent sight. Is that the Ambrosial Arbor?
Yes. Forming a seal and using their power to curb the spread of the Arbor's roots is an important task entrusted to the Luofu's High Elder.
News to me. The elders must be well aware that I'm not qualified for this position. Which begs the question, why did Dunfeng choose me all those years ago?
'Cause you're cute.
That's exactly what I've come to Scale Gorge Waterscape to find out. Among the Vidyadhara, the High Elder is the existence closest to the permanence. According to historical records, the High Elder's succession involves a secret ritual known as the Transmutation Arcanum, as well as a treasure known as Dragon Heart. Once succession is
Oh, that's
complete,
easier to
the
understand.
former High Elder undergoes a hatching rebirth, while the new High Elder begins to display draconic features. However, Dunfeng's ritual failed, and his powers remained within me. And yet for some reason, it also created you.
So, in medical terms, he messed up the prescription. And brought suffering down on himself and just about everyone else in the process.
He messed up the prescription and
I want to
actually
use this
ruined
opportunity
immortality.
to repair the Ambrosial Arbor's seal, and see if I can help
That is
recall our
definitely what we call malpractice. I believe that revolves
Shun
stripping
the
away your
tree's growth,
license.
the residual plague, water of the ancient sea. Upon the High Elder's command, subdue the eternal roots. Strange. This is different from the breaking of the seal. Why is there no reaction?
What's wrong? Not going to plan, huh?
You have to
Shun
do
the
it
tree's
together.
growth, the residual plague.
She's so short.
Shun the tree's growth, the residual plague, water of the ancient sea,
Upon the High Elder's command, subdue the eternal roots.
Ooh, they have to do it together. It's like Persona and the Shadow.
That's it. You did it. And this alone should prove to everyone that you are the true High Elder. When the seal was reestablished, did you recall anything?
It was like a tide surging through my mind. I became really, really huge, and the whole of Scale Gorge Waterscape was responding to my voice, resonating with me.
This character quest is Dan Heng teaches a kindergartner how to commit arson. I'm just kidding. Teaches a kindergartner.
Can you feel it? There's someone coming.
Hello.
You.
Hello, nerds.
Who are
Back for another round, I see. I guess you didn't get your ass kicked enough the first time. Dude, Bailu scales off of HP. She's gonna be fine, honey bumpkin. They picked you because you seem the most likely to print money. True. Actually true.
We were supposed to attack yesterday.
Is the ocean permanently split due to some sort of mystic trigger, or has Dan Heng been holding it open this whole time? I think when in Atlantis does whatever it wants, right? Minus one. She's so funny, man. Let's get rid of your buff. I specifically don't like you in particular. Right. Nuke 'em. Oh no, I only had 2 points. Oh well, it's okay. He in particular gets to. Ouchie wawa.
Eternal sleep. The dead return!
Twang.
Awaken dormant scales. World cleansing dragon.
Hoo-hoo! Sheesh.
You chose the wrong.
Heaven's Surge.
Strange. One of the skill points is missing. Oh, because Pela didn't go? Maybe my Pela's too slow. Oh no, now I have enough. Huh? Oh well.
How did they manage to appear right next to us without a sound?
They're ghosts.
They may have used a cloud hymn to create mist and provide a smoke screen. I'm afraid this ambush was probably lying in wait for us. Seems like some people have had enough of my presence.
Sag. Is it an assassin?
If
What
so,
do you mean?
why would
So
they want
easy.
to harm Bailu?
So easy, man. We can take care
Don't
of
know
one.
how
it's
many there
fine.
are. Let's get out of here. Go.
What? Get out? What? Bro, they don't stand a chance.
Look at that shadow.
Hello.
This power, it rivals the tidal forces in Scale Gorge Waterscape. Is that you, Danfeng? Have you returned?
I'm afraid you have the wrong person.
I happen to look exactly like him, but I am definitely not Danfeng. What is
These
this?
floating shadows are called mirage echoes. They are memories of
Mirage
past
echoes.
lives and echoes from the past that the Vidyadhara shed during their rebirth.
The books say that these mirages only speak to people they can recognize. And the water on their bodies can be used as medicine.
Seems this mirage mistook me for Danfeng.
There's no mistake. This old man would recognize your voice anywhere. Have you come to this sacred place to repent?
This clown has quite the voice.
The proud son of the Vidyadhara, hero of the High Cloud Quintet. You fought with us your whole life. How far you have
Sounds like a slightly deeper version of Ursula, actually, now that I think
availed
about it.
yourself of the Transmutation Arcanum to summon that draconic abomination, and almost laid waste to Scale Gorge Waterscape in the process. If your allies hadn't united to slay it, then the abomination would have destroyed the Ambrosial Arbor's seal. Tell me, did it sadden you to watch the abomination perish? As the High Elder, you should have freed us from the plight of rebirth and set foot on a brand new path. But instead, you were seduced by your reputation and abandoned yourself. You counted Xianzhou natives and even short-life species among your friends. The upcoming trial is your final chance. Hand over the secrets of the Transmutation Arcanum now, and the Preceptors can help you keep your secrets. Isn't that draconic abomination you created proof of the Transmutation Arcanum's success?
I heard that Dan Feng craved the
Go
powers
to
of
bed,
a dragon
Grandpa.
ancestor
You're
long
drunk.
permanence, and created a monstrous dragon-like creature. That must be what he's referring to. And so the hero of the Xianzhou became its arch-villain. Elder, look around you. You've long since reincarnated. What remains here are just the mirages of the waters of the ancient sea.
Impossible. I still live! The High Elder succession will not be severed in this generation.
I don't like this Mirage Echo. He thought that the Vidyadhara was superior to other races, and that he was superior to other Vidyadhara. As if the Vidyadhara would never progress without their plans.
You have
I guess
you
Dan
have
Feng probably never
Boomer
told them the secret of the
Vidyadhara and Zoomer
Transmutation Arcanum.
Vidyadhara.
We shouldn't linger here. The assassins are using skilled cloud hymn magic to make themselves invisible. But their presence is all too real.
Why?
These mirage echoes, on the other
Kick
hand,
a few more of
are
their butts.
vestiges of
So
the
easy.
past. If we can center and transmit the echoes, we should be able to detect any assassins hidden beneath the surface of the water. Let's look for mirage echoes and send out pulses. Move carefully.
I've heard that line a lot. Move carefully. I'm always careful. Are greatly advanced and their weaknesses are hidden using Mirage Echolocation. Uh-oh. What's the control for that? Switching control modes is prohibited. Please continue to play or restart the client. I can't see the right side of my screen. What key is that? R. Ah, crap. R2? R2. Okay. Woo!
Another invisible assassin?
Careful. They're waiting for us to get close enough to reveal our weak spots.
Oh no, I'm so unused to square. Oh no, square was auto attack. Darn it. Ah man, this is I can't switch control modes, so now I have to figure out how to use this.
Time to make a thousand wonders to raise
I would
your
love to.
spirit.
However, I have no idea how these controls work. Squares to auto. You triangle 3 times.
Heaven search.
And then whack. Break.
Welcome, customers.
And you triangle. Yes. Yeah.
Enemy targets detected. Ready for another?
Triangle, triangle, triangle. Very satisfying. Very satisfying indeed. How do I run? R1. 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 Woo! Rude.
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for good old counterattack.
Eternal sleep is not the end. The dead return!
Yes.
Awaken dormant scales. Blood-cleansing dragon.
Sheesh!
We have the upper hand.
Let's settle this.
Heaven's Surge.
Wow. Good grief. This kid does a lot of damage. Man, they always spread out their damage so that I can't actually get the Locha field down. Cringe. Ultra cringe, man. You're going to die because all the damage just keeps getting spread out. Hello. New ornery person.
You fled the Alchemy Commission yet again. How many times have I told you our rules state that...
Sorry. I'm sorry. I won't do it again.
If they weren't cringe, they wouldn't be attacking you.
I remember that voice. That's the old chief alchemist. So she's been reborn?
Reborn? More excuses. Who brought you out this time? Is that Master Don Fong?
You got the wrong person. He's Don Fung's twin brother.
The appearance of the Law Fu's High Elders have been similar through the ages, but there's no mistaking Master Don Fong.
He is one of the
Return to
hottest, I
Forbidden
guess.
Residence. I must speak with Master Don Fong.
Oh, okay.
Why are we talking to ghosties, though?
No! You were just a mirage echo. I got tricked again.
Master Don Fong, I finally understand your plan. That little girl is the key to the transmutation arcanum. This is a breakthrough for my research.
Your research?
The Vidyadhara performs self-reincarnation, but we are unable to reproduce. Natural and artificial disasters inevitably reduce our population. If this continues, one day our noble draconic bloodline will perish, and the fated decree of the permanence will be violated. For this very reason, I have spent my entire life researching ways to free the Vidyadhara from the cycle of reincarnation. I have been without success for a long, long time, thinking that this reincarnation had been naught but a waste. But now, you have enlightened me.
Don Fung. What did he do?
Master Don
He
Fung,
wanted to
your
make
return to
everybody
the
immortal.
transmutation arcanum created a draconic abomination that wreaked great destruction. But it also created a new life. This is the hope that will one day allow the Vidyadhara to reproduce.
Huh?
My understanding of reproduction was limited by ordinary
Okay,
notions to
you know
unlock
what?
the potential might of Long's blood.
Okay.
The receptors are too narrow-minded to see your talent.
What does she mean by that?
She wants dragons to have
Transmutation
babies.
Arcanum seems to contain a secret that allows the Vidyadhara to escape the cycle of reincarnation and return to normal
She doesn't
reproduction.
want to reproduce asexually anymore. She wants to have them
mechanism
babies.
eludes me. Let's go.
Do-do-do-do-do. Ah! Bro, how come the echolocation is such a long cooldown?
1,000 wonders to raise your spirits.
Controller is not good on this platform. My goodness. It's very bad.
Enemy data secure.
There's a huge delay
Network
before the
cycle.
stick
Time for good old
gets any
counterattack.
input.
ready for another?
The strength.
What can I?
World cleansing dragon.
Sheesh.
Heaven surge. Rise.
His animations and sound design are so good.
I'll see you off.
Bloom. Do not fret. Heaven surge. Break.
I don't really know why he's destruction though. I mean, destruction usually uses your own health or resources as a like, cause Chingcha is erudition, but he's destruction. Oh, rude.
Let's be friends.
Awaken dormant scales. World cleansing dragon.
He's just that based, but I have erudition light cones. I don't have destruction light cones. It's not good.
Let's settle this.
I sent a storm. Heaven surge. Rise.
Queen.
Enemy targets ready for another?
Dead.
You chose the wrong enemy.
The strength. Heaven surge. Break.
Queen. Yeah. Get ruined. I saw that one coming. I felt it in my jellies.
Awaken dormant scales. World cleansing dragon.
What a cool kid.
1,000 wonders to raise your spirit and fight as one.
Oops. Darn it.
Settle this.
I sent a storm. Heaven surge.
Oh, I hate the fact that I can't change my control scheme. I'm so mixed up, man. I just freeze.
The moment.
The strength. Heaven surge. Break.
See ya. You can't hide from Luna. These eagle eyes of mine will always know. Her bloodlust could pick them off from miles
Why
away.
did you disgrace yourself?
Hello.
You were my hero. I dreamed of being just like you. Of joining the Cloud Knights. But you betrayed the
Well, you know what they say, kiddo. Never meet your heroes.
This Mirage Echo. You must be a Cloud Knight who fought alongside Don Feng all those years ago.
How many of us perished in that disaster and could not be reincarnated? And my leg was torn off by that abomination. Oh, the pain. The doctors at the Alchemy Commission said I have to reincarnate as soon as possible to avoid affecting my immortal life. But my poor comrades have no chance of returning to the ancient sea.
Sounds like skill issue.
We should cherish every life cycle, and that you would use cloudy magic to heal our wounds. But in the end, all you did was betray us.
Hey, I mean, I reincarnated just fine, so whose fault is it, really?
I must listen to him very carefully. We cannot afford to miss any information.
I will never forgive you.
I don't know, bro. Kinda seems like you're just punishing yourself for no reason, personally.
You are unworthy. The Vidyadhara must not sever the High Elder succession tradition just because of you. Hand it over.
Dunham, is this the price we pay for bearing the power of the High Elder? Carrying the weight of all these expectations. All this...
Welcome to government, baby.
Before any of this transpires, you have enough time to prepare.
He's like, yep, better study, was basically what he just said. Oh man. You ain't getting no pity. Ha! I saw you coming. There's actually a slight aberration around them when they do that, so if you're fast enough, you can get them before they get you.
I'll see you off.
Are you finally gonna like
The dead return!
heal somebody? They've always perfectly spread out their damage.
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. We have the upper hand.
The times are changed. Heaven's search.
You chose the wrong answer.
Heaven's search.
Well, Lucha still didn't ult. Oh, there's another one. Hey, buddy.
Awaken dormant scales.
Awaken dormant scales.
War of cleansing dragon.
War of cleansing dragon.
1,000 wonders to raise your spirit.
Please. Why is this input mode so bad?
Let's settle.
I sent a storm. Heaven's search. Rise.
Commencing support. Ready for another? Let's be friends.
Man, you're still not gonna heal. Lucha? Yeah. Why is your threshold just too low?
Receive divinity.
There you go, finally. Good grief. This is the first time all deployment that you have actually put down your field. Hello. Goodbye. See ya. Toss Sham wow at those water mirages to save them time and effort to relive the past. You just squeeze them out into the ancient sea or whatever. True. That and save time having to hear them complain about the past. Also true.
Welcome, customers.
Oh, welcome, customers.
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated.
Time for good old counterattack.
Oh, counterattack.
Awaken dormant scales. World cleansing dragon.
We have the upper hand.
I'll see you.
The strength. Heaven's search. Rise.
Let's be friends. Yeah. Thanks for the support.
You chose the
I sent a storm. Heaven's search.
The storm is me. See ya. Okie dokie. Do 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 do. Run.
Miss Bailu, are you okay? You were in there for such a long time.
Luckily, I had Dan Heng and her to protect me all the way. If anyone
Danny
owed a
boy
thanks,
just demolishing the baddies. He is good at that. It has been a very dangerous journey. Has it? It feels really easy to me. I don't know, man.
I didn't expect those assassins to be so brazen and reckless, storming a sacred place like Scale Gorge Waterscape and pursuing you. Rest assured, Miss Bailu, I'll report them to the elders and round them all up. Fortunately, the three of you were blessed by the gods. If anything had happened to you, it would have been a dereliction of duty on my part.
Assassins. None of us mentioned that the danger involved assassins. How did you know that?
Oh, it's because we were already attacked at the ferry, no? I was just worried that those people would try and attack you again.
You said those assassins only came from Mr. Dan Heng, but the ones we met in the ruins were coming from me instead.
Perhaps the real dereliction of duty was that not enough happened to you.
So, did the elders send you to take out the unworthy High Elder?
That was my idea alone. How could the Preceptors have come up with that? From my perspective, the Videodora requires only one High Elder. A second High Elder, one who is weak and useless, must be removed.
Oh, true. Just kidding.
Miss Bailu, our relationship as mistress and maid ends here. Farewell.
Ew, it's always the butler, man. The butler always does it.
The strength.
Hello. I hope you offer me more challenge. Ooh, all trial characters. Okay. Uh-oh, I don't have another SP generation, lackey.
Heaven Search.
But I don't need one. Because I only need one of these kids.
Lance at the ready.
Do I even have to taunt? Maybe when all of them are up.
I sent a storm.
The storm is me! If this is about the wages you're getting, I'm sure Miss Bailu can compensate. Now please rate us on Yelp under our nanny service company. We hope to get 5 stars. I don't know.
The strength. Awaken dormant scales. Blood cleansing dragon.
I always forget the controls because I can't see them because I accidentally switched the controller. Ah. Bonked. Lol, how embarrassing.
Time, what's in your prescription?
Time for your prescription! Yoink.
The times are changed.
Eh.
Let me
I thought there was another round. Oh! Hello there, pal. About time, you know.
I am the reinforcements.
This guy's just so predictable, but I love it. He's so funny, man. He's like, hey, you need help? And we're like, yeah, where were you? Waiting until I could scoop up all the credit, of course. Where else would I be? Late is what you are.
Heaven Search.
Immortality means forever.
Mortality means forever. E.
I'm on guard.
You are all mere fodder for Don Hung's SP generation. You are all slaves to the machine. Even you, Bailu.
Time to show you what's in your prescription.
Look at that. You're fine. You scale off of HP. You have actually nothing to be afraid of.
Heaven Search.
See ya.
Awaken dormant scales. World cleansing dragon.
A foregone conclusion.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm on guard.
Oh yeah. Rude.
Lance ablaze. Lance forward.
The strength.
Well, nerd, see ya.
Heaven Search. Rise.
Follow my charge.
Follow my charge, dude. His voice is too good. He's too cool. You're not supposed to be this cool, sir.
Heaven Search. Break.
We must feed the machine.
A pity.
So close, lady. Everybody was at 95% plus HP. What's
The
close in your
Preceptors
book?
truly believe that nobody
You gotta
knew
get a
of
new
their
dictionary because your words do not
They
mean what you
should
think they
return to
mean.
their senses. Attacking the Dragon Lady only destroys what little prestige they have remaining.
The whole thing was planned by me and me alone. Beware of false charges, General.
Save your breath. We all know the truth once the Cloud Knights send you to the Ten Lords Commission's judges.
Too late, Jing Yuan. I go no further.
Exhales her last breath. Nerd, you didn't get anything done.
Useless in the eyes of the elders. A false
Your death was
dragon who
pointless.
failed to inherit the power of the High
You died a
Elder.
failure.
And today I realized they'll use any means of removing me.
Not all of the Vidyadhara harbor evil intentions. If you feel uneasy, Dragon Lady, the Seat of Divine Foresight can arrange for you to stay elsewhere.
Thank you, General.
He's
I'd
like,
to
I
talk
can have
more with
another
Dunham
intern.
first.
Very well. I will alert
Dies
all
of
you the
cringe.
fate.
Snapped like Ting Yun, true. Hello, baby.
The Vidyadhara have neither parents nor family members. Once born, the teacher is assigned to instruct the young Vidyadhara in the art of Cloud Hymn, as well as various life skills. Dunham, did you have a teacher like that?
If you're asking about Vidyadhara tradition, I'm afraid that's something I never had any experience of.
Ouch.
I've always been a wanderer. I can never return to my homeland. In my fragmented dreams, I meet enemies on the battlefield. But in my travels, I meet many people who I can describe with the word teacher.
As far back as I can remember, I've had the preceptors and alchemy commission healers telling me what to do. Cure diseases, save lives. I don't know if that counts as teaching. You know something? It feels like you're the teacher I've been waiting for. Virtuous in the past life, master in the next life. Perhaps we were friends or disciples in our previous incarnations.
A friend or disciple of Dan Feng? Maybe. Miss Bailu. At first, I was worried that your title of High Elder was in name only, and that an absence of true power would eventually put you in grave danger. It seems I was overthinking things. You have no shortage of true power.
You mean the
Power
power to
is the
repair
friends you
steel?
made along the way.
Taught me?
The Mirage Echoes of Scale Gorge Waterscape mentioned that not only was Dan Feng a brave warrior, he could heal others with Cloud Hymn magic. What you have is the power of the High Elder that belongs to you. The power of life that can reforge the Arbor Seal and the vitality of the eternal roots. It is a world away from my power of destruction.
He was split in half.
Dunfeng probably had a gentle side to him too, right?
The destruction half.
Perhaps.
And the Emoto half. If she
We
starts
should head
saying
back to the
Onisha,
healer's
and maybe she
market.
does in
I
Japanese.
have other things to do today.
I mean, they are
Let's
basically
go.
siblings. I think it's cute. It's nice. Yay! That was nice. I liked it. I especially liked the part where I got to smack around that girl, though.
Now that the seal is repaired,
That was the
my
most fun
fears on
part.
the Xianzhou have drawn to an end. For the time being.
Are you planning on staying on the Luofu? The banishment decree has been revoked, and the preceptors have regained an awareness of the situation. This is your chance to return to your homeland.
You should stay, but remember to write us. Danhong belongs to the Astral Express. The romanceable option. Danhong belongs to me.
As a
Make your choice,
nameless,
buddy.
The Express still needs me.
Well, I mean, I don't need you, but
That is a pity.
I guess I'll take you if I have to. Just kidding. I enjoy having the resident nerdy librarian. He's a good kid. You're a good kid, but you're not Jeppy. Who are you? I'm Guanjing. A rum-keeping commission orderly for the Scale Gorge Waterscape Delve. I've heard a lot about you from the Exalting Sanctum's rum-keeping commission. I got your contact details from them. Am I in trouble? I hope so. Don't worry, I just have something for you. Recently, we got reports that some civilians have entered an unknown area and encountered monsters that can become invisible. Oh no! I was hoping they wouldn't bring back that gimmick. It's kind of annoying. I played it in JP. I wish I could remember if she did or not. I don't know. No idea. Oh my gosh! 2.5 hours. Wow. It's hard to explain everything over text. Let's meet face to face. I'll be at Healer's Market in Alchemy Commission. This is how catfishing begins, by the way. I'm joking. I have no idea how catfishing begins. I'm very hyper right now, apparently. Okay. Well, I definitely like the character quest a lot more than the main quest. But either way, I had a good time. Thank you for giving me the streamer luck. Thank you for having me win the 50-50. I appreciate it. Now I have a whole boy to build. The boy TM to build. And I think we have a few thingies. Yeah, we got 10 tickets left. Time to pull. I'm joking. Got more than enough. Plenty. So. Catfishing begins, you lace your bait with your line with catnip, obviously. Yep. That sounds about right. Okay, I'm gonna call it a day. Thank you for joining me. Time to make a buff house. I mean, Donna. I mean, I thought I already drew buff Halcyon, you know? Got fighter Halcyon in the ring. This is pretty buff. That's about as buff as I can draw a dude. I'm not great at drawing buff people, so. Yeah, thanks for joining me for the stream. Tomorrow we have Volcano Princess, and then we have 2 more streams, and then I am ending streaming forever. No, not really. I don't know. I'm not really graduating, but I don't plan on continuing streaming, and I am ending memberships, so that was part of the important announcement at the beginning of the stream. But I really appreciate I really appreciate my time spent in streaming. It's very enjoyable, and thank you guys for being such a wholesome and supportive community. Meant a lot to me. Sadly, I must go out and earn bread. So I won't have much time anymore, but I shall see you around, I'm sure, somewhere. Somewhere in the future, the Celestial Parlor shall reappear. And I hope you all have a most wonderful evening. I shall see you tomorrow for people who want to watch Volcano Princess. Have a lovely night. And maybe next few weeks. I don't know. Anyway. Bye-bye!